Damn.
My big
Oh,
Charlotte.
the dog is humping. The dog is humping. But Kosovo, Montenegro, and Albania look like cock and balls.
It does. It does.
Well, that
actually look like
explains
that.
it.
Albanians have baby AIs from female minister. I know it's a crazy topic. We were supposed to talk about it on Monday, but apparently the Albanians, and folks, just to let you all know, Albania is so Turkish that not even Turkey wants it. That's how bad Albania is. I know, Elijah, that face says it all. There's a country that not even Turkey wants, but I will make it clear that the Albanians made an AI a minister of state. And the first action of that AI within the present Albanian government, as of the making of this live stream, was to get it pregnant with 83 baby AIs. So I want you guys to react to that while I provide, visual context, because I'm not making this up.
I don't want visual context.
No.
You
I can
don't
confirm.
need visual context.
There will be visual context.
And we are actually going to ask AI baby maker himself, Slay Every Game, what he makes of this situation first. See, look, you're being endorsed by the Albanian government. What do you make of that?
Well, I didn't know that these little fuckers came in letters of 80 plus. How am I ever going to afford all this child support?
Well, last time I checked, Albania was a Muslim country. Then it became a Christian country because everyone's turning atheist over there. Not because Christianity is actually gaining support.
Well,
but do continue, Slay.
But no, the difference between them and I though are like I'm joking, and I actually know I'm joking. See, they actually
you made one.
Yeah,
you're saying life is a joke. Are you saying artificial life is a joke? You bigot.
You're a fucking bigot. My God.
You're a bigot.
Yes, I'm a bigot against clankers.
Oh, he used the word. He used the racial slur against the artificial community. Okay, the artificial people of color.
Don't tell Annie.
Okay.
Don't tell Annie.
Don't tell the ADL, the Automation Defamation League.
Exactly. Don't tell the other ADL. Okay.
Hey, don't forget about the cis.
Oh no. Oh no. It's absolutely insane. Helzo was the originator of this topic, and he didn't provide me a source for it, so I'm going to have to find it myself. So we're going to let Jose take it from here because he can actually pad out a conversation. So what do you make of this whole situation, Jose?
This almost feels like a pissing match to get in the news because they saw the Italian Senate watch Tifa from Final Fantasy VII get railed like, a year ago? So now here they are. They're like, no, we can one-up that. We can make AI babies. We can make like 80 of them. I've been around Albanians. There were a bunch in my neighborhood in the Bronx growing up. These people literally will stick their genitalia into anything. And this is living proof of that. Even the virtual space.
I mean, hell, like me and Digny and Rhoda can confirm, like we had a huge batch of Albanian refugees from the Yugoslavian and Kosovo wars back in the 90s, and yeah, let's just say a lot of quote unquote stereotypes about them are proven true. Like
it was so bad, Kizza. It was so bad that I took my family to live in Israel. That's how bad it was. Yeah. But here it is, folks. It was a legitimate source from Pop Base. Quote: Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama announces that his AI minister Dyla, what a name, is quote pregnant unquote and will quote give birth unquote to 83 AI quote kids unquote. The AI, quote, kids, unquote, will serve as assistants to each of the 83 members of the, and here it comes, folks.
Oh boy.
Socialist, formerly Communist Party of Albania.
Oh my god.
Now it's starting to make sense.
Yeah.
You see,
you know what? Sorry. I just have to say. Oh, sorry, Jose. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, under communism, everybody starves. Now they don't have that problem. They'll just make AI babies. They don't have to feed them. Here you go. And you know, the AI is missing the pack at the end. This is like them getting their own APAC, guys.
Mhm.
I would say though, they do feed us something, electricity, and as long as there's electricity in the wall, they'll get plenty of nutrients in that context. But I will say, of a slightly off-topic note, if this was a real person and they had 83 real children, that would smash the current standing Guinness World Record of 69 children from one woman.
Jesus.
69, nice.
Oh, that's a clown
69
car.
children from 27 pregnancies.
You see, folks.
Is that the way
she
a
on
little
EBT?
tail?
Does anybody know if she's on EBT?
No,
Not after November 1st.
no,
Does she have an
Jose.
OnlyFans?
This is a Russian peasant
Oh,
No,
okay.
she's
in the 18th century.
she's Muslim. But in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make this quite clear right here, right now. Of all the communist nations in the world, Albania was the most crazy because their leader, Enver Hoxha, was nuts. Not only was he nuts, he was also a closeted homo who would execute his lovers to stop them telling their story. Okay.
Mhm.
And when communism fell in Albania, the communists rebranded themselves as socialists and ended up winning the elections. And they have been ruling to this day. And now they do a crazy thing like this. Noise. You're from a land that has power cuts, just like Albania. So what do you make of this whole situation?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it just feels like make believe. Like words don't matter anymore. Oh, this woman gets knocked up by AI and is gonna have to spit out a whole bunch of little AI babies. What these people? They just embrace nonsense. They just what the hell? I mean, these are people in official roles, and they're giving out announcements like, oh yeah, this woman got railed by a computer and now she's spitting out computer babies. What the fuck? Seriously.
The lady is a computer and she's just creating computer babies. This comment here from some quote.
Okay, but a computer's not a lady. I mean, the words mean nothing anymore. These people are out of their goddamn minds.
That's true.
Albania on track to become the first fifth world country, and I want to know what's a fourth world country.
That was my question.
What the fuck
as
is
well.
happening in this video?
It's nice show speed. You know what's happening.
I
But
will
folks,
say, why is it clipping his hair as if he's trying to be a skinhead?
because he's not real. Folks, I've forgotten to close my door, so I'm going to be right back. Be nice to each other.
Fetus.
I mean, I'll say this right now. I mean, bro, if you photoshopped him in the pack of Maltesers, you'd be hard to find him.
Oh my god.
If you don't know your chocolates, you won't get that joke.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We
Well-
got an idea for a new Where's Waldo.
Well,
Yep.
at least with with all this being said, at least they don't have to feed them.
Oh, do you want anything
yeah.
about electricity?
Yeah, but you gotta give them time. You gotta update them and spend time with them.
Settle
The
down,
cost of
children.
running AI is not only electricity and maintenance, but it's also mass water consumption. So it's going to cost humans deeply to keep producing all this AI crap, basically.
So can you neglect an AI baby like a Tamagotchi or like Seaman on Dreamcast or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the chows in the VMUs on the Dreamcast.
Can everyone, because my computer reset itself, so when I see It's my mentor's nightmare scenario. On my end, I'm completely black. But can everyone hear me? Can everyone see me?
I can hear you.
I can see and hear you.
Good. So it's this overheating computer, you see. But folks, we need to understand right here, right now, that the world's first fourth world country was Haiti.
You mean where they're eating their dogs and barbecuing human beings?
Yes. And drinking water from pitchers at the UN.
Isn't that their leader? Isn't their leader a guy literally named Barbecue?
Yes. That's the kind of people we have to deal with on an equal footing. But looking at this whole situation, it beggars belief that Albania has decided to do this. Albania is one of the world's, well, not world's, but one of Europe's poorest countries. And they also have the most nuclear bunkers in the world because Enver Hoxha was so terrified and paranoid of nuclear war that he literally had thousands of nuclear bunkers built so that millions of Albanians could live through a nuclear war.
It would be
like that.
Well,
so you're saying all that would be left are roaches and Albanians?
Yes.
If we went into nuclear war.
But let's ask Elijah what she meant. As an actual woman, I don't think she's capable of making children anymore. But as an actual woman, what do you think of this whole situation?
Well, to me, it's a way for them to have children without having children. It kind of, it demeans human life, because if they get used to having these AI babies, they don't have to pay that much attention to it, I mean, and it's not like having a human baby. They don't have to care for it. They don't have to feed it in the conventional manner. They can just mute it whenever they want to or whatever. So it goes to the fact that a lot of people don't have the consideration for human beings anymore like they used to. Human life doesn't mean anything to a lot of people anymore. Just take, for example, what happened to Mr. Kirk. There were people having parties in the damn street. Why? Because they don't give a shit about human life anymore. So that's
there were teachers doing the there were teachers doing the neck shot sign, folks, and it's like things really have changed in the world. And I'm of the view that you got to be a straight shooter and you've got to be yourself doing what you do. I know that sounds so ironic coming from a cartoon, but I can't legally be my. One commenter said, "What the fuck do you mean you can't legally be yourself? If you know, and if you don't, fuck you." In that regard. But what about you, Roadkill? Huh? What do you make of the Albanians having AI pregnancy for their government?
I think it's fucking stupid and lazy. And I remember a documentary from maybe 15 years ago where these barren women, and people that weren't social, so they didn't have a partner or anything, they would buy these real baby dolls.
I remember those.
And take care of them. Yeah. So they lived their lives, but they lived like a real parent life. They stared at it, took care of it, acted like he was messing up, and put it to bed, took it on fucking walks. But I mean, that's comforting to them. I think this new AI thing is bait for that community that is like, you know what? It fits in with the whole destroying the nuclear family. It fits in with
noise polluters, close